Let me ask y'all a question. We've all dealt with women at some point in our lives.
I think so.
Do y'all agree that some of the most frustrating shit is trying to argue with a woman who is only thinking about, like, is a very emotional state and refuses to actually argue the point of the argument? Like, you sitting here, like, I've been seeing a lot of shit, like, men are logical thinkers, and women, when they get super, like, emotional about
Tread lightly
anything.
there, bud.
I'm speaking all facts. If they got a problem, then
They can see me in the hands. I mean,
Give your social media before you say this.
But
his name is
Javian.
Javian.
No, you ever try to argue with a female that was a woman, young lady, that was just arguing emotion and not trying to get down to the actual problem that started this?
Yes, and you know what makes me feel even better? Because for one, I love arguing. I'm petty. For two, when I know I'm winning that argument, and they're still just trying to, your dick's small. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I've never had that put on me. But
I don't care. Any girl will say that to any guy.
Real, you having a real petty shit, petty conversation.
But then I start laughing and they start laughing.
I'm just saying, like, whenever I would argue with a girl and she refused to actually argue the point that started this argument, I'd just be like, all right.
You start arguing, and she's like, your fucking airline's receding.
I'll talk to you later.
I usually point out the facts that I want to point out, and if they start going somewhere else with it, I'll let them know, like, all right.
That's how you know they're not about to win the argument.
Yeah, they got to find other shit to say.
I was like, that was not the point of you starting this. And then what the point is? And I'm like, nope.
The point was.
Goodbye.
The actual point was, now you're starting to bring other shit because you don't have nothing to argue with the point.
Yeah, I'm kind of petty. I get turned off. Like, as soon as you yell at me, click, I'm done.
Shot's body just straps to the floor.
Because it be some unnecessary shit. Josh, I'm sorry. What about you, man? What?
Oh, you go ahead. I'll get one later.
Oh, nah. I was basically done. I just seen you back there. I didn't know you was waiting to jump in there.
I was just
playing conversation. Remember the question? He was not paying attention.
No, on some real shit, though, I don't really go into petty arguments no more. I used to. It was like I used to play mind games a lot. It was fun as shit, honestly.
Still is. To this day.
I'm not that toxic anymore, man. I gotta
time for it.
I'm ready to just be done with it.
That's why I hate arguing if we're not arguing about what's actually causing the problem.
What?
You could die tomorrow, bro. What you mean?
Give a fuck. Fuck that.
Right,
you started it with me. Deal with the consequences.
All right. I'm cool.
Because I'm coming back 100 times worse.
That's not.
I'm petty as fuck though, bro.
You
know this.
You knew this. That's not mature though. You gotta if you
fucks.
If you arguing with a girl that you don't give a fuck about, by all means you can do whatever the hell you want.
I feel like
but if you actually trying to resolve the issue, then if you start screaming and yelling and shit like that,
I don't.
Like,
I don't yell.
Well, I feel like
I used to. I stopped doing that. I talk calmly now, and that makes them even more mad.
If I don't care about the person I'm gonna argue with, I'm not gonna argue with them.
Honestly, if I'm not arguing with nobody.
Man, I feel like a lot of
get
people...
in an argument with your girl when you get a girl, and just talk to her calm and see how fucking mad she gets.
That's what I do. I don't.
She doesn't get that mad.
I don't know, man.
Girls don't get that mad.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of problems people always like, especially in like romantic relationships. This is like the therapist, marriage counselor coming out with me. People forget it's not you and that person. It's you and that person gets the problem.
Yeah.
So when sometimes you people just trying to win. Just like get that one up, the bragging rights, but I don't know.
And that's not your
girl.
girl.
What are you arguing with her for?
Exactly.
We talking about your girl that you arguing with. That you have to resolve this issue if you want to. Yeah, if you want to continue this relationship, you got to get over the issue.
I don't have a relationship.
I'm about to say, you ain't getting one with that attitude. I'm
out there. See, arguing that's something you got to do, but yeah, like Josh said, you got to argue the point. You gotta argue. Y'all gotta figure out the problem. Y'all not arguing with each other. Y'all not fighting each other. Y'all fighting the problem.
Compromise, man. Sorry.
What if the problem is you?
Then you fix your shit.
Yeah,
that's
it.
Nobody's perfect. I'm about to say nobody perfect. If you want to stay in a relationship, you either fix the problem or you just get out of the relationship.
Most of the time, it's just miscommunication. For real. It's like that person will take a different way than what you intended it, and you just kind of have to talk about like this is how it made me feel. That's why I hate texting, like arguments and texting. You can't feel the tone.
You don't know the tone.
You can't do it.
I just hit it.
That
I do
TikTok
say
explains it best, bro.
Or just call them or see them. Wait till if
you
together,
Key and Peele.
See them in
the
person.
Key and Peele when they're texting.
He's right.
Yeah,
because he'd be like, "It's whatever. I'm cool with it." Can be like, "It's whatever. I'm cool." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really don't know the fucking tone of that bitch.
Yeah, I just
shout out
tell
to
her,
emojis though. Sorry.
I told my girl, I was like, if I say okay, just drop it right there because that means I'm just not gonna respond. I'll hit you up when I get home. Like, We live together. I'm not dealing with that.
So I'm saying, yeah, if you live together, there ain't no point in us arguing over texting and shit.
She loved doing it though. Females low key do like to argue.
I mean, it's easier. It's easier to argue over text because you can sit there and think about what you got to say, make sure it makes sense. But when you put on the spot, that's when you either don't say shit that you should say, or you start stumbling over. As soon as you stutter in the argument, you automatically lost.
Hey, you guys are in like a position where you're in a text argument. And she comes back with some really good points. You're like, oh, this was in the group chat. This is a group like, you guys screenshot.
I know for damn sure she ain't come up with these points.
This is just not one person argument.
I don't know what this is.
This is not you. I know you, no offense. You're not that smart. There's some logic in this. 4 eyes seeing this bitch. But you have a 1 versus a 4 argument right now.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
win
outnumbered.
It'd be like that though, man.
That's a
like,
lot of different
You gotta
points.
get help. That's why you do it in person. Don't do it over text.
I've seen women put in their group chat and have their girls give points and just copy and make one big ass paragraph. That's where long paragraphs come from.
For real.
They all just put all their points into one.
I'm gonna start doing that with you guys when I get in an argument with somebody.
I don't fucking argue.
You're not gonna.
Hey, I'm not gonna say I'm in an argument. I'm gonna be like, hey, what do you guys think about this? And you're gonna text me.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
set me up.
Copy, paste.
I'm gonna have you. Hey, I am still petty at heart, so I'll
just cite your
If you
sources.
need me to say some petty shit, if
Let
you
me
need
know.
me to orchestrate some petty shit, we can get it done. Don't think we can't. We just
you gotta let me know. Like, you still trying to be with her after this or what?
that will be the first question. Like, what is your
I gotta know
relationship?
what lines I can cross because I'm also.
You dirty ass mother. Fuck you
Like,
and
your
I rack
pinky toe don't got a nail on it. Dirty ass.
Long titty no nipple having been.
You had the same pair of eyelashes by the sink for 3 weeks looking.
bitch. You got baby nipples and big areolas. Fuck you.
Here we go.
Your back go down to your knees looking.
Damn.
I said you was thick, but I lied.